because I'm trying to make some day old rice in less than 4 hours. So it's possible. Oh yeah. And just by looking at this, you can tell that it's not in no way, shape, or form crunchy, right? Let me zoom in so you can see that. So you can see those grains. Yep. Yep. Yo, and all I got right here is I got 2 cups of just regular white rice, and I got 2.5 cups of water. It's best to use a sauce pot with a heavy bottom. I got a stainless steel right here, and it's got a pretty nice heavy bottom to it. You can tell it's got a heavy bottom because it had that extra plate, and that's to distribute the heat evenly, right? If you use one of those dollar store pots, those can be tricky, so be careful with those. But I'm about to just get this on the stove. I let that rice soak for about, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes. You don't have to let it soak. It's just a slight extra booster, if you may. Only thing from here I'm gonna do is rinse it just a couple of times. So with cold water. Just rinsing it just a few times. Get up as much starch as you can off of it. As you can see, it's starting to get clear. And you can see the difference. Let's give it maybe 1 or 2 more times. And one more. We should be all ready. Yep. There's no set rule to how many times to rinse the rice. You rinse it till it's clear or clear enough to your preference. Now I'm gonna be the first one to tell you, don't don't catch yourself listening to all these fake cooks and these people all across YouTube or TikTok telling you that all rice is the same. I'm gonna be the first one to tell you, no, it's not. You got different sizes, textures, different grains. It's not all the same, right? Like you got your jasmine rice. Soak that rice for about, I don't know, maybe an hour. Well, I ain't gonna go as far as saying an hour. I'll say maybe 20 minutes. Soak your rice in room temperature water. Just soak it and follow the same method. 1 cup of rice, 1.5 cups of water, 1.25 cups of water. 2 cups of rice, 2.5 cups of water. So you're gonna add a cup of water per cup of rice, right? The same thing with your we got the regular short grain rice or regular long grain rice. Same thing. 1 cup of water, 1.5 cups. I mean, one cup of rice, 1.5 cups of water, right? Sushi rice, same method, different ratio. 1 cup of rice to 1 cup of water, right? Brown rice is a whole different topic. You guys, it's like it's when you're cooking brown rice, it's almost like you're slow cooking it. It's like it's almost like you're trying to braise something. But 15 minutes, give or take, depending on your stove. If you got electric stove, gas stove, 15 minutes simmer time, 10 minutes rest time, right? All right, my rice boiling. So the rice boiling, I'm turning this down to low. Put the lid back on it. And we're going to cook this for about 15 to 20 minutes, give or take. You see that? It was still a starch left in there, but it's gonna calm down. I wouldn't worry about that. It's nothing but just water. It's a quick cleanup. I got a little towel over here. No big deal, right? It's calming down. So now at this point, it's been about 10 minutes. Give or take 10 to 12 minutes. Again, depending on your stove, electric, gas, what kind of pan or pot you're using, how evenly is the heat distribution. Give or take 10 to 12 minutes. And it also depends on how much rice you got. You might have one of those tall stock pots. You might have to add an extra 8 minutes to that. So it's off. That's what I'm doing. Not a damn thing. I'm about to take this off the heat, right? And set it off to the side for 10 more minutes. All right. So I've been letting this sit for 10 minutes. I haven't touched it. I haven't looked at it. Matter of fact, I went in another room. I want to sit by my patio, looking at the rain, right? Take that off. You can see that steam come out of it. Those craters, those little pockets right there, that's where the steam was still, escaping from right there. So at this point, now you can touch it. Go in there and you just fluffing it up, right? Just fluffing it up, right? Or you can use a fork. You don't have to use chopsticks like me, right? Yeah, got some white rice. But I am about to transfer this out of this and put it into another bowl because I also want you to see the bottom of this, right? So let me get another bowl real quick. I'm actually not going to use a bowl. I'm going to use something with a little bit more of a flatter surface because, so let me say this. I have no patience today. I want some shrimp fried rice again. You need to use day old rice. So I got to rush some day old rice. So let me just get this in here so you can see. I'm not scraping nothing. Not burnt. See? Nothing is burnt. It's coming off the bottom easy. That's just from a little bit of extra starch that I didn't get out. But if you follow this method, you are going to have perfect rice every time. Perfect. I'm gonna get the rest of that rice out of there. I just want you to see. I'm gonna just spread this out evenly. I'm gonna let it sit here for a minute before I toss it in the fridge. Mainly because I don't want the temperature inside my fridge to go up. I want all this steam to escape before I put it in there. I'm not gonna put a lid on it. I'm gonna just stick it in the fridge. Because I'm trying to make some day-old rice in less than 4 hours. So it's possible. Oh yeah. And just by looking at this, you can tell that it's not in no way, shape, or form crunchy, right? Let me zoom in so you can see that. So you can see those grains. Yep. Yep. And that's it. I'm about to pop this in the fridge. Start prepping some other stuff because I'm about to make some fried chicken. Probably make some banana pudding. I got a toothache, so I'd rather make my own snacks so I can control the sweetness in it. I'm about to make some fried chicken. If you from Michigan and you know anything about Church's chicken, I'm about to make some Church's chicken, but just not as greasy. Peace out.